Alright, hey guys, and welcome to another Numworks Crash Course tutorial series episode. Today, we're going to be taking a look at how to use the Equations app on the Numworks Calculator. So we can open it up by just selecting it and clicking Execute, and we should see a screen like this. So let's try solving the equation 12 equals 4x. So I'm just going to click Execute to open the Add an Equation button, and we'll see a few templates here for equations we can type in, but the equation 12 equals 4x doesn't really follow any of these templates, so I'm just going to click Empty. So 12, and then to get the equal sign, we just do Shift and then pi, because the equal sign is right there as the secondary function. So 12 equals 4x, and then enter. And then we can actually add more equations here if this was a system of equations, but 12 equals 4x is just a single equation on its own, it's not really a system. So I'm just going to click Solve the Equation, and there we go, x equals 3. Let's try a more advanced equation. So we can clear this out by just clicking the Clear button, or the backspace button, and then add an equation, empty. Let's go with 4x squared plus 2x plus 6, and then equals 0. And then solve the equation. So as you can see here, it actually gives us both of these solutions, which is pretty cool, and it even gives us the imaginary solutions. And it also gives us the discriminant here, since this was solved using the quadratic formula. Let's do something with infinite solutions. So if we do the tangent of 2x minus pi over 4 equals -1, and if you want to follow along with this, make sure you're in radian mode. I think by default it is in degrees, but I set mine to radians to solve this. So when I click Solve the Equation, it will ask us to give a range between which it will try to find these solutions. So if I say find the solutions between 0 and 10, I would type that in like that and then click Solve the Equation. So it did take a second there, but when it finishes, it will give us all of the solutions between those two boundaries. So now let's try something like a system of equations. So let's go with 12 equals 3x plus 6y, and then we'll just use a template here, I guess, x plus y equals 0. So here's our system of equations. One important thing to mention is that you can only have up to 6 unknown variables in any system of equations. So let's click Solve the System, and here we go, x equals 4 and y equals 4. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next Numworks Crash Course tutorial series episode.